Hey guys, Greg here. We're at E3 2018. I'm here with Kevin Allen from our good friend at Razer. And you have some great products to show us today.
That's right, and thanks for inviting us to be on the live stream. Razer is just killing it in the marketplace right now. We've got just so many new products, and it's hard to know what to start with first.
It is, but the thing I want to see the most is that arcade stick you announced last week.
That's right.
I want to see it. You have it here.
I do have it here, and this is honestly a fan favorite. This is really going to blow some people away. It is our Panthera fight stick, and it is a special edition for Dragon Ball FighterZ. So,
oh my God.
As you know, Razer makes a lot of different products for gamers, and specifically the most core niche products even. So we pride ourselves on making gaming a better experience for consumers.
Talk about this arcade stick, because it's not just like it's your Panthera arcade stick with themed, but this arcade stick's actually really impressive even without the theme.
That's right. So it is a PS4 unit. We do have the Xbox unit coming as well. This is for PS4. One thing that differentiates is that we use the best components. It is fighting game stick community certified. This is a fighting game community is really, really proud of what they have, and this unit really does that. It showcases the love you have for the game and the characters. We have Sandwalk components on this, so all the best componentry. It is mod certified, so if you actually press the button here, you can actually open it up. You can go ahead and mod this unit yourself. There's also storage compartments for the cabling as well as the stick itself, so when you're transporting it to a fight night, you can put all your components away safely so that the stick is not damaged in transport. It obviously has the orange coloring and of course the branded, even the branded buttons. The
Dragon Ball star buttons.
That's right. So that's it's a fight stick, so $219 MSRP. It's available from Razer.com. It will be on sale later this month. So it's already been announced, but on sale later this month.
I also love the weight of it. It's really heavy because a lot of arcade sticks are so light and they move around. This one feels like it's going to be nice and sturdy.
Not only that, but it does have a rubber bottom as well, so it keeps it from when you're really engaged with the game, you're not going to be moving around on the desktop. We want to thank Bandai Namco and Shubuisha animation team who actually put together this beautiful, beautiful graphic for the front of the case. And really showcases Dragon Ball FighterZ.
If you're a Dragon Ball fan, you have to get this. There's not even a question. If you play fighters, you have to get this immediately. You can pre-order it now, right, on your website?
I would say go on Razer.com, make sure you're aware of the product, and you can definitely put your order in.
And just buy it. You need this. I need this. Like, I need this in my life. I didn't know I needed it until Kevin came on the show. I need it.
Super plug and play as well. You don't require a lot of configuration. Just plug it straight into using our cabling right into the PlayStation unit.
And the PlayStation, is it PS4 and PC or just PS4?
PS4 and PS3. There's a small button, so it's backwards compatible. So we do have a configuration for that, but just for a console for the moment.
Awesome. And then you're also showing other things here too.
We do. We have a lot of different components. Thanks, Greg, for highlighting that fight stick, Panthera fight stick. Right in front of me, we have our new Blade 15-inch unit. This right here is a beautiful 4K Ultra HD version. We do sell also a full HD 144 Hz refresh rate panel for the same option. So many different configurations based on what your user needs in terms of storage and capability, but i7 8th generation core processor. Wow. 6-core, it's a 6-core processor. We have SSD drives, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it has vapor chamber cooling technology. What is vapor chamber?
How do you even fit that in something so small? The thing is super thin. It's super thin. You're going to explain it to me, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Oh my God, you got the case out.
This is actually what's inside the unit. This is actually called the vapor chamber. And this unit right here is what keeps this new Blade 15-inch cool. We have this area, this space right here is what we call a vacuum-sealed deionized water vapor chamber. That's a lot for everybody.
Is that like Razer's patented technology?
It is a Razer design, and I believe it is the first laptop to feature vapor chamber in this level of
scale,
let's say, yeah. So this entire surface area that you see on that copper pad is a vacuum sealed chamber that allows the heat to dissipate naturally using standard thermodynamic laws. So instead of heat pipes, which force the heat to go a certain way, we've allowed the heat to dissipate naturally, and of course the high-powered fan blades will push the heat out that unit.
I was going to say, if you don't have fans in this thing, my mind's going to explode, because you have to have the fans to get the heat out of there a little
Unbelievable.
bit. Unbelievable.
So that is the vapor chamber, and that is special and unique to the new Blade 15-inch. We do have many ports. We have mini display port, HDMI, USB-C 3, Thunderbolt ports, so plenty of ports to connect up. We have a Chroma laptop stand, which is it's sitting on, which does have 3 USB ports in the back. So the Blade 15 is the gamer's preference for mobile, on-the-go gamers.
The thing I've always loved about the Razer Blade line is that they're light.
Yeah.
All these gaming laptops are so huge. I mean, there was one that another company made that was like 15 pounds, and I'm like, how many pounds? 15? I'm like, okay.
So 4.5 to 4.7 pounds, depending on configuration. This is the world's smallest 15.6-inch gaming laptop. And by that we mean a laptop featuring discrete graphics. This one features an NVIDIA GTX 1060 or GTX 1070 options. And that's a Max-Q build because, of course, with the thin and light laptops, you know, battery life is important.
Yes.
Up to 7 hours of battery life in the right configuration.
And this is great for when you're traveling. If you travel a lot and it's hard to beat a desktop because a desktop weighs 35 pounds and it's huge. But like this is a total, if you travel a ton like I do, and you want to bring a gaming PC, this is the thing you want.
Honestly speaking, this is the footprint you're going to be carrying your laptop around in. This is just our sleeve, Razer sleeve, excuse me there. So you put that in just to protect your PC when you're transporting it, and honestly, 4.5 pounds in your backpack doesn't feel like a lot of weight.
It doesn't. What does the price point start at? I know you said there's multiple configurations, so this gets tricky.
Starts at $18.99 and it goes up to $28.99 for the Ultra HD configuration. We also have, as I mentioned, the Chroma keyboard, individually lit keys, so 16.8 million colors, and we have a trackpad that's brand new. It's a larger trackpad, features gesture support for Windows 10. So just a really great unit for hardcore gamers.
That is your go-to portable gaming laptop. Like, that is like the best one you could probably find on the market right now.
3% smaller than the Blade 14-inch, which was an award-winning PC, and many different editorial sites, influencers really love the Blade 14-inch, and this is the replacement for that unit.
You guys just keep making them smaller every year, 3% smaller every year. They're gonna be like this thin, like your mouse pad, this thin eventually. Here's your new laptop.
So great you mentioned that, because that is actually our new Goliath Chroma Extended. This is a outer lit, Chroma outer lit soft mouse mat that's rollable, so you can transport it. And it's large enough to fit your keyboard and your mouse on the surface of your desk.
And like, it's hard to see, like, this is actually a light at the end of it. Right. This is actually a light, and you can control this. You can customize this via your custom software.
Correct. With Synapse 3, which is also capable for the Blade 15-inch. You can configure all of your different lighting components, and we just recently at Computex opened up the Razer Chroma system to all their third-party manufacturers. We have 7 OEMs signed up to support Razer Chroma. So Razer Chroma is going to continue to grow and make gamers allow gamers to connect all their different devices.
So you guys have those insane speakers here as well.
Yep, the Nomo Chroma speakers, which are also have underglow to them as well. So those are directional gaming speakers that really give you that positional audio feeling.
That's what really gives you an immersive experience when you can sync your keyboard lights, your mouse pad lights, and now your speaker lights. You just completely customize however what you want.
And with Synapse, you can actually connect to Philips Hue and Nanoleaf components, so you can do full room level lighting. And there's games like Fortnite that support Overwatch, that support room level lighting entertainment.
I have Philips Hue, so this is perfect for me.
It's unbelievable.
Speaking of lights, you also have this little Twitch light. Talk about that.
Yeah, this is actually our streaming camera called the Kio, and that's K-I-Y-O, and it's the first web or streaming camera with a ring light attached to it. So the ring light actually won't go on unless I open up a stream. Right. But it's just a simple dial like this, and you can dial the fill light for your face up and down. And for streamers, it's perfect because just the littlest bit of light makes all the difference.
It does. It really does. And it's small and it's portable. It goes on right top of your monitor or your laptop. No more of having these multiple lights around you. It's a lot more smaller setup, less heat.
720p camera has the 60 frames per second at 720, 30 frames per second at 1080. So great quality camera for streaming. And it's connected to also our microphone. We have a microphone called the Siren X, and that is it's a portable microphone for streamers. It's nice because it's small and sort of tucked away. It doesn't get in front of your face when you're streaming. And it is USB, so it's plug and play, plug right in, and it has a built-in shock mount as well, so for eliminate vibrations.
That's amazing. So that connects. That's a separate USB though. It's not the camera and thing in one USB,
Correct.
right?
It's two different devices that we package together. We call it our broadcast suite. So if you look on Razer.com, look for broadcast or studio suite, and you can see these components. It
is good to have. I feel it's really good to have uniformity if you're a streamer. I mean, just having one, because if you have like multiple products everywhere, it seems kind of messy. When Razer's has a very specific look and it looks so nice. When you have a mouse and a laptop and a keyboard and a light that all has the same black polished design, the sharp design that Razer
And not only
has.
that, but thanks for mentioning the plug and play, because plug and play is something that's so important. You really want to be able to transport this stuff and just hook it right back up and stream live from E3, for example. So that is capable. OBS, XSplit, it's really going to import right into all those settings using the Kio or Siren X.
Let's talk about your mouse and the keyboard you have out here on the table as well.
Yeah, right here we have our Naga Trinity mouse, one of our most popular mice that does a lot of different things. You can go from either 2, 7, or 12 buttons, depending upon the type of game you play. So for FPS, you might want just those 2 buttons for your first-person shooters. For MOBA, you're going to want the 7-button mouse. And for MMOs, which require, of course, a lot more spells and configurations, you might want that 12-button faceplate. So it's just a plate that detaches and attaches on, and they're also programmable. If you happen to be in your work environment, you can also program those to do different macros for your workflow.
I was a big advocate of the Naga because I played a lot of World of Warcraft, and I was like, I wish I had a mouse that had multiple buttons on it, and my brother's like, you should get the Naga, and I did, and it was incredible.
Well, what's so great about this is that it's flexible. So if you're playing some FPS games one day, you attach on that 2-button mouse side plate. If you're playing MOBAs another day, you have 3 different plates to make it really do everything you need.
It's essentially 3 mouses in one when you think about it, because you have your MMO mouse, your MOBA mouse, and then your like generic 2-click mouse.
Hence the Trinity. Razer loves 3 things in 3s, right? The three-headed snake.
How much is this? When can it go? It's out right now.
So that's out right now, and MSRP I don't have in my head, but it's available on our website. I believe it's just under $100.
I always like the names you have because it's like it was snakes for mice, and then for headsets it's sea monsters.
That's right.
And then what are some other things you have? Tigers, I think too.
For keyboards, there's spiders.
Spiders, right?
And the blade, obviously we have weapons. For
laptops is blade. Yeah.
So we like to have fun with it.
It's fun.
Razer's, like I said, a lifestyle brand for gamers, and we want to make sure that we use names that are appropriate.
Yeah. Let's talk about the keyboard and the switches and all that good stuff on it.
So that is our Blackwidow Chroma. It's our #1 selling keyboard. It is, of course, also the #1 gaming keyboard on the market 2017, and that's rated by some of the various providers that provide data. And we're very proud of that keyboard. That does feature our Razer green switch. So we have 3 different switches: Razer green switch, Razer orange switch, and Razer yellow switch, depending upon what users want. Right? So if you want that tactile, clicky feeling, Razer green switch is definitely going to be your popular one. You want a quieter one, your typer, you type a lot, you might want the quieter orange key, Blackwidow Stealth. And then of course we have our yellow switch, which is kind of right there in the middle.
I'm a big advocate of, you guys got me off my old keyboard for the first time in like 10 years. I got an Untitled Chroma, which is the mechanical membrane keyboard, which is a cross between that, because I used a membrane one for years. I'm talking like 15 years, and I never got rid of it. And last year, or the year before last, I switched out finally, and I've been super happy with it. I have the custom lights on there too. The keyboard has all the custom lighting, even like the special effects. I use the fire one.
Yeah,
we have. Really relaxing.
So there's some built-in inside Razer Synapse. There's built-in effects, and then you can also program your own. You can make it. I like to call it the Skittles effect. So I like to have all my different keys have different colors, and then have just the WASD keys light up in white, so I can kind of find them. But
I've seen people do crazy stuff with these keyboards too, the customization stuff.
And the Blackwidow Chroma is, like I said, our #1 selling keyboard. This is also, we have a version called the Blackwidow Ultimate, which is also dust-proof and spill-proof. So if you want that IP54 rating, we do have a Blackwidow Chroma ultimate.
Now, and spill-proof doesn't mean dunk it in the bathtub and say it doesn't work. It means that if you had an accident, it's going to be okay, but just don't take it with you in the bathtub.
Right. We know
please.
gamers are, they're drinking and eating when they're playing games. So if you do spill something on there, again, you know that you have some coverage there. So Blackwidow Chroma V2, and of course you cannot forget the Razer phone.
No, this phone is incredible. It's so powerful for how small it is.
So
it's
this
so
is
impressive.
This is the new Razer phone. If you have not checked it out, it is available for putting your hands on it at Best Buy stores. We now activated in 237 stores in the United States. So the phone is sitting there on display. You can demo it with your own hands. 120 hertz screen, that's the primary feature. It's what gives you that buttery smooth, motion on graphics. HDR, Netflix HDR certified, so you can watch your best movies in HDR. Dolby Atmos speakers left and right. I mean, it's just, there's tons of stuff.
The sound is really impressive on that phone. You showed it to me at CES and it was incredible.
Unbelievable. So for gamers that are really looking to play their mobile games when they're on the go, this is the best product for them.
And if you're just looking for a really fast phone that's
that too.
Really quick, that can open apps fast and close apps fast, it's just nice and fast.
So it's a Snapdragon 835 processor. It has a 4000 nmAh battery, which means it's going to last all day, whether you're in standby or using the phone. We have a game booster on here too. So one of the things that's very special about this, and I don't know if we can get a close-up of this game booster, is you can actually configure each individual game. And when I go into it, you can actually change the CPU, the GPU power to that app. Map to that app.
It's like overclocking specifically for apps on a phone.
Correct. So if you're playing one game and you know that game is not going to need 120 hertz, you can turn it down to 60 hertz and then have another game that opens up immediately down 120 hertz.
That's insanity. Insanity, I tell you.
So it's really going to help your battery life too, and that's important for gamers, of course, that don't want their battery to be just juiced out, when they're on a flight or walking around the show.
So Kevin, before we go, because we have to go, let's go over the products one more time. Absolutely. And tell them where they can find it and what they're called.
Absolutely. So you have the Dragon Ball FighterZ Panthera Fight Stick, special edition. Thank you, Bandai Namco, for this beautiful graphics. That's available on Razer.com, and for just under 200, it's 219.
Yeah.
We have a $99 Siren X microphone, the Kyo streaming web camera, and also available on Razer.com. The Naga Trinity mouse, available on many of our retailers, Amazon included. And the Naga Trinity mouse is I'm not gonna quote it myself on that price because I don't have it.
×3 the mouse that you need.
Blackwidow Chroma V2, #1 selling keyboard. Check it out on Amazon, Razer.com, Microsoft stores, Best Buy, etc. We have also the Razer phone. Razer phone is available at Best Buy, Amazon.com, Razer.com, and of course we have the Blade 15-inch. Blade 15-inch is available at Best Buy, Microsoft stores, Amazon.com, Razer.com.
And the stand.
And the stand, the Chroma stand as well, yes. That $99 Chroma stand. So,
Kevin, thank you so much for coming out today. These are really great products. They all look so good. Really excited about the laptop and everything. Everything is just so impressive.
And a closing argument, if you don't like our hardware, which it's hard not to, check out our game store. We are now selling digital games, so gamestore.razer.com. We are really doing what gamers need. Awesome, and man. Razer's a great brand.
Awesome. You guys, thanks for tuning in today at the E3 Stream 2018 with Razer. We'll be right back. Be sure to vote for Nessie if you're here. Team Nessie all the way. Cats are the best. Team Cat. I love my cat.
Thanks, Greg.
Great. So awesome.